Hello, hello, welcome back. And today we're talking about 6 things women must know about men. So, if you're new here, my name is Amanda, and here we talk everything about how to live your best life and know all the secrets and ins and outs to life so you can get the things you want, because that makes life way more fun. So, I know that was a little different than my usual intro, but let's get into number 1. Men are easy to please and quick to forgive. Men are actually very easy. It's women that are hard. Because, there's so much information out there for on how men need to care for and love and treat their wives. That's everywhere. Or treat women, right? Like, so much information on how men to understand women. But women understanding men, that's like out of the question. Like, nobody studies that, which I think is so sad, because you get everything you want when you can understand the other party. There's probably not even books on that, really. You know what I mean? Like, who has read a book on that recently that you know of, or ever? Men are easy. Give them respect, companionship, and yes, that other thing. You know what I'm talking about. He will do anything for you when you do that. He will climb the mountains, cross the ocean, slay the dragons. It's just most women cannot. Like, they find it hard to do those 3 things, and so their men do not. But try it. Try giving the respect, the companionship, and being open in that way that he wants, that he needs, because men need it. It's not just a want. And you will get so many, blessings from him when you do that, of all the things you want. If you've chosen a good man, which if you didn't choose a good man, then that's on you, because what kind of healing do you need to do? Which is why you chose a bad man. That's a totally different topic. So number 1, men are easy to please and quick to forgive. Women are like the opposite. Women are, hard to please and slow to forgive. So men are much easier in that way. Number 2, men want to provide and protect. So if you're making more money, do not use it as leverage against him, because, that takes the polarity out. He won't feel like the man. And you won't feel like respecting him either. Society says to be ambitious, and all these things, make so much money, but they don't tell you that it'll make your marriage like super hard, and it'll have trained you not to be able to respect and, honor a man, and be able to have that respect and honor come back at you. Because, it's better to give than receive, and when you give, you receive. But when we're so much into the jobs and things, we become so self-centered and individualistic that we have no idea how to function in a relationship dynamic. I mean, in school we get taught all these academic things, but do we actually get taught how to function in a relationship? Like, that is like non-existent, right? Men provide for the family. When men want to provide, they have that innate instinct, because when they're making money and they get settled, they want a woman by their side in a family. But women have the opposite, the total opposite feeling. When they're making money and are independent, they get even more independent and individualistic. Their desire for a family and stuff does not go up unless they realize that their internal clock is ticking and they're like 30 and they need to hurry up and like find somebody and have a kid before they can't. And this comes out in the bedroom. And this is like a hard part for most marriages, because women lose respect and the man feels emasculated and things like this. And then it totally shows up in the bedroom, and then it's not satisfactory or enjoyable for anybody involved. Number 3, men can only do one thing at a time. And a lot of women like to say this is a negative thing, but it's not. It's actually extremely positive, and women would be better off if we would incorporate this more of the time also. Because with multitasking, there is no such thing. You're just subtasking. If you're making a dinner and helping kid with homework, like, you stop thinking about one to do the other. And if the homework is way more difficult, or you're cooking a way more difficult meal, it becomes exponentially harder for that multitask to happen, and you become hurried and harried and stressed and no fun to be around. So, focus is great. Multitasking is not, for the most part. And we would be better off if we learned to focus more. And meditation teaches us this. What is meditation and praying all about? It's teaching us how to focus, to keep our mind on one thing instead of going to a million places and putting 10% in everything. The yogis and such will tell you that, they're teaching how to build that focus. Number 4, men need to walk away to process. Let them. Women need to talk out our feelings. Men need to go by themselves in their man cave, figure the thing out, and come back. So when he needs to leave during a talk, let him. And don't be poking things out. He will tell you when he's ready. And you've probably done this before by trying to poke it out, and it does not end pretty, right? So try it a different way. And number 5, men don't want to fight with women. They want to provide and protect and love their woman. But women are being their competitors now, in the workforce, and then taking that same spirit into the home and being their competition. And I think women actually like to fight. And I've heard this from multiple men that I've talked to. And women actually, it's like they get a high out of picking out a fight, since they know they have the upper hand in words and stuff, and the man can't fight back physically. So most women, I feel like, are drama queens in that sense. So if you're a guy, don't pick a woman like that. In the Bible it says that a meek and quiet spirit is in the sight of the Lord a great price. And how Solomon would write that it's better to live in a corner of a rooftop than in a huge house with an angry and contentious woman. These are serious things. And yeah, something to consider. Okay, so I'll give you guys a challenge. For 1 week, don't argue. Keep your mouth shut. It's going to be hard. Try it. You might have to feel like you have to staple your mouth closed. But try that and see what changes. It won't even take a week for you to see change. And, Suzanne Vanker talks about this a lot. And I just think it's amazing. All the people's lives she's turned around. Relationships, lives. Be quiet. Be quiet. And, talk less, but keep an open energy. Don't be quiet and have this closed off, looking, the side, glare look, like you're scared if someone's going to talk or something. No, keep your mouth shut, but your energy open. Imagine hearts coming out of your heart, sweet eyes. You'll find a change, and you'll be quieter inside as well. And also, don't move quickly. Be slower with your movements, and it's way more feminine and way more calming to the people around you, because you're going to hyper yourself up by being super fast and everything. Just go a little more slow, or when you're trying to get more in your body, do something extremely slow, painfully slow, how you move or how you're touching the tea kettle, and you'll force your body to slow down. It's a big difference. And this is actually really magnetic to men as well. And children. You're not going to be, freaking your children out by being super in a hurry and rush all the time too. And I'm not telling you guys to be diminutive and a doormat. No, I'm just telling you guys to be mature, because most people haven't taught this, so you just probably don't know. I mean, I certainly didn't, so. And number 6, men need sex. Withholding, if you withhold it, either you'll destroy your marriage because he's going to find it elsewhere, in somebody else or online or whatever, or it's going to destroy him. He's going to shut down and be completely blocked off. And both of those are horrible, horrible things. So keep those 6 tips in mind. Men are easy to please, quick to forgive. Men want to provide and protect. Men can only do one thing at a time. So for that, that's another thing. If he's doing something, don't be talking about something else. Wait till he's done and then talk to him about something. Or gently touch his shoulder until he's ready to look at you and respond. Or talk to you. Wait to ask your question. Number 4, men need to walk away to process. Let them. Number 5, men don't want to fight women. And number 6, men need sex. So, I hope you guys liked this, found it useful. And if you want to go deeper in all this, definitely check out my YouTube channel. Check out my course, Divinely Favored, down below. It'll teach you how to be this woman that can navigate yourself, which will help your relationships with so much ease. And it'll help you so much. And definitely like this video. Definitely give it a like. It really helps me. I'll wait for you. And subscribe if you're new, and definitely comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I'll see you.